What is up, everybody? We're back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we're here to answer that question: should you pull on the Glenn and Matt banner? So, a few things first. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, follow along with what we do here. If you like what you see, again, also hit that like button, comment down below what your thoughts are on the banner as well. When it comes to these types of videos, guys, if you just care about a specific character, you want to have everything for that character, then just pull for them. As long as you can, if they have an outfit, go for that outfit as well so you can get the other item that comes with them. But if you don't care about the meta, you just want that kind of stuff for that character, then go for it. The game's supposed to be about having fun. And if that's your way of having fun, is having everything for that character, then by all means do it. This is, again, more going to be geared towards those people who are trying to figure out, should I be saving my crystals? Should I go ahead and spend them? That's kind of more what this is about. So let's take a look at what we got here. We're going to start with Glenn, because he's the one that has the outfit. So we have the training garb of Ruin. Beads of Protection gives us physical magic defense plus 10%, HP plus 10%. I hate that they keep changing the names for these, because a lot of this stuff is the same. They should have just, I don't know, come up with a standard name, because like you look at Red 13 and Cloud with his New Year outfit. Red has the Flame Frost fangs, and Cloud's was like the Flame Frost something, but like it was something different. It did the exact same thing. Like, just have some continuity there. We know Arcanum is going to do Arcanum things. Like, it's going to do this at 35%. Quit coming up with weird names for these. Just give it a standard name. But, again, that's a solid thing for Glenn. I like it. Frostblade Arcanum. Again, Arcanums are great. Absolutely love that. His Blade of Ruin at 5-star, 520% physical ice damage, provides Provoke. So Angeal's now not the only one who can provoke. Also increases the command gauge 10%. This is going to be super beneficial for the guild battle, where the creature there also zaps your command gauge. This is designed specifically for that battle to get us to pull on it. P attack, ice potency, and then for the S abilities, P attack, cross sigil. It's a solid weapon. If you get it up to OB1, P attack goes up to 42, ice potency of 15, so that P attack at 42, if you're main handing this, again, let's assume you are. If you're going to be using Glenn, you're main handing this. That's going to put you at a 30% boost to physical attack. Your ice potency is going to be at that 25%. It's now doing 620% physical ice damage. Still provides that provoke for 60 seconds. Command gauge goes up 10%. If you get it up to OB6, you are now 1 point away from having maxed P attack bonus. Again, if you're main handing. Ice potency is at 27 points. You're up 40% on your ice potency. You're dealing 780% physical ice damage. Provoke is still 60 seconds, but the command gauge has gone up to 20%. Again, that's a pretty big boost, especially with this guild battle boss. He kind of takes down a little bit. P attack sitting here at 622. The M attack's nice and low with this, so I'd like how these numbers are balanced out. If you do take this up to OB10, you go up to that 679 P attack. It's doing 940% physical ice damage. Provoke is still 60 seconds. Command gauge is at 20%. P attack's at 62, but again, it maxes at 55. So that 50%, you could probably really stop with this at OB7. I think that's the one that would get you there. OB7 or OB8. Ice potency going up to 39 is nice, but again, you're stopping at 35, which is 55% ice potency. Overall, solid weapon for Glenn. When we look at the rest of Glenn's kit, oops, wrong thing. So let's come down here to Glenn for a second. There he is. When we look at his, the other ice things, he has 0 ice weapons. If we look at anything that provides ice potency, nothing's doing ice damage. If we look at just, what's doing ice potency, nothing. That is his only thing that provides ice potency. Now, you could pair this up with a few other things. Let's turn that filter off. You could pair this up with like his oops, wrong Glenn. There we go. You could pair this up with the Ultimatic. having that boost to attack and physical ability potency would be really, really nice. We do have the Pumpkin Lamppost, which just can boost his P attack. I mean, a P attack here is going to be wasted eventually, but again, you can apply regen to himself and boost his P attack. That'd be a great thing for that. Unfortunately, like I said, a lot of his other stuff is elemental or doesn't really gel well with that. Personal style has a water potency boost. The Slay the Day, water potency, and does water damage. The Crew Kicker, fire potency, does fire damage. The Jiggy Fam is magic, earth. You've got the Hardcore Squad, which is increases PDEF and MDEF. Nothing crazy though, it's just mid to mid. And boost heal, which he's not really going to be using in the S abilities or magic attack. Not a good combination there. We do have the Hell's Penalty. Gives wind resist, boost attack, 750% physical non-elemental damage. It's a 4 ATB diamond sigil, but it's a diamond sigil. That one's not too bad. The Piece of Cake is going to lower MDEF mid to high, eventually high to high, boosting his PDEF and ice resistance. You're probably not going to be using an ice weapon if you're also boosting ice resistance, so this is probably going to be a wasted R ability, but the boosted PDEF's not bad. You've got the Shockbuster Thunder Magic Weapon, not a great pairing. The Apology in Hell, again, the same problem as the other one. It's got a great boost attack, awesome, but that ice resistance, you're probably not using this R ability if you're using ice damage. So he doesn't really have much to truly pair with it outside of that Pumpkin Lamppost, really. Now, this could be a good weapon to pair with others, but if that's the case, you really don't need to pull to his outfit. I think he needs a little bit more love before that would be useful. One beneficial thing outside of the costume, this is not a limited banner, so you can wishlist these. Like I said, you're going to lose out on the outfit, which if you're going to main Glenn, okay, it's, maybe go for that. And then that brings us to the other item that's in this draw, and that is Matt's weapon, the Nautilus Spiral. Now, I was an idiot when I did my the update release for this, and some of you pointed that out. Thank you for pointing that out. It is a weapon, so it does 260% physical non-elemental damage to a single enemy, and does ice resist down and lightning resist down when HP is 50% or more, mid to high, right off the bat at 5-star. I was like, this would be great for the Shiva Ramu fight. No, it's not. You can't lower their ice resist and lightning resist because that's what they are. This would be great, like if there was a Ifrit Leviathan duel. So yeah, I screwed up there. So yeah, this is not great for the Ramu fight, like I originally said, because I just saw the elements and it immediately popped in my head. Oh, ice and lightning, that's Ramu and Shiva. No, this is a terrible weapon for that. It does have its uses, though, if you're wanting to incorporate Matt into your parties. So anyway, so let's look over this. Like I said, it does ice resist down, lightning resist down, boost heal, buff, debuff extension, P attack, heal boost, all cure. This, in theory, could replace his, Centipede or Prime Number. It's not going to do as well, but now you've got him as a debuffer on top of being able to heal, and that's always a great thing. I like with Eris items that do this, because I don't have to bring her healing wand. I can bring one of those that has that all cure and pop that in there. Or with this one, which is even better because of that heal boost, if you just have one character that needs that big heal instead of the entire party, this is going to take care of that character. If you get this thing up to OB1, you've got the 300% physical non-elemental damage. I forgot to point out 3 ATB Diamond Sigil Break, absolutely awesome. Still stays mid to high for both lightning resist and ice resist. Don't forget, lightning resist, your HP has to be 50% or more. Boost heal goes up to 42 points. So that alone right there is going to put you just above the 60%, or just under the 70%, but you're at the 60% break point for healing potency. The buff debuff distinction is at 15 points, so you're at 80%. And again, that's assuming you're main handing this, which I would be just to get these bonuses for the S abilities. OB6, we have now gone up high to high. This is a great stopping spot for this weapon. Boost heal's gone up to 54, so you're 1 point shy of that 80% break, so you're at 70%. The buff debuff extension's gone up to 27, so now you're doing 120% buff debuff extension, and it's great. Can you take it up to OB10? Sure. You're just gaining a few more stats, and you're going from 360% damage to 420%. He's doing chip damage. He's not there to do a ton of damage. He's going to be doing chip damage. He's going to be there to heal and add in that debuff. Now, what could you pair this with? Like I said, you probably would not want to pair this with his healing weapon, his prime number, or his centipede, because you're already going to get that heal. This does give a P-def up, which wouldn't be bad. The other beneficial thing, I guess, with centipede is you're going to get that boost heal and buff debuff extension, so that wouldn't be too bad to pair, I guess, with that weapon. Prime number, boost heal, boost lightning resist. Again, if you're lowering somebody's lightning damage, you're not needing to lower their resist, so prime number is not going to be a great weapon to put up with that. Syringe repair is going to help to add the buff debuff extension, will also allow you to raise MDef and PDef. Now the problem is, so the MDef is for everybody, the PDef is, also everybody, as long as the HP is 50% or more. So this would be a great thing to add in with that, because you're adding into your buff debuff extension with a buff. The Luminary Sword increases magic attack, also fire damage. So this would not be a bad one, because you can lower ice resist, which means you're... Never mind. I'm already thinking wrong in my head. I went back to a Shiva fight. You wouldn't be doing that. Never mind. This is going to be a terrible weapon to pair with that, because again, you're lowering ice. You're not going to be needing to boost fire damage. Bramble Spine, boost P attack, boost your heal, MDef. This could really be nice, little beneficial. Not as good, in my opinion, as the syringe to go along with it. Killer Hornet, it's boosting P attack, physical ability. I don't see a benefit to this, only because, again, he's doing chip damage with the other weapon. You're really going to want him as a buffer, debuffer. Broad Axis Sword, same thing. And again, it boosts lightning potency, so that really is completely backwards compared to what you need. So here's one that's doing water potency. Again, you're lowering lightning resist. This doesn't help with that. Actually, yes, this would work. I'm sorry. Boost lightning potency, but it doesn't provide you any lightning damage. You're going to need to bring in lightning materia. The Absolute Royal does ice damage. Not too bad to pair up. The problem is this is an M attack weapon versus the other one's P attack. We already talked about prime number. We look at the SB. Does a magic heal to a single ally. I really don't feel like this one would be a good one to pair. Core Defender, boosting water resist, which again, this one wouldn't be too bad, because you're going to get that MDef you can cast on all allies. Problem is, again, you're boosting M attack, whereas the other one's a physical weapon. You're lowering lightning resist, which probably means you're battling a water creature. The water resist is going to be super beneficial, so Core Defender's not too bad. Stingray, P attack, wind resist. Again, you're going to get that extra P attack, but he's not going to be attacking. You really want him to buff or debuff, and this does take down the MDef of a single creature, but I would still put it a lower tier. And then the X shot, which lowers P attack. Kind of the same deal there. I would say still the best thing to pair up with this is going to be the Syringe Rapier. Now, that's if you're going to pull on this. Overall, though, is this a banner you should pull on? I'm going to say no. Like I said, unless you really want that Glenn outfit, I would say hold off on this. We've got a Final Fantasy VII crossover coming back. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, crossover coming back. We got new outfits coming with that, which probably means new weapons. And even then, that's going to be a bait. They're trying to bleed us of crystals because in March, we should have the 1.5 anniversary. And on those half anniversaries and full anniversaries, we get big stuff. So they're going to try to bleed as many crystals as possible. I mean, you can already see I'm only sitting at 330, thanks Tifa and Aerith for their limit break banner there. But they're going to try to bleed as many crystals as possible to make it to where, let's be honest, we're going to, those who are going to spend are going to need to spend to pull on those banners. So my thought is hold off on this banner. There's good stuff here. And yes, Premium Heart's still here. God, I want that freaking ultimate weapon, and I am like 110 Mako gems away from it. Sorry, the word was escaping me. I got 190, yeah, so I'm 11 pulls away. I don't think I'm getting it, unfortunately, which sucks, because that thing is absolutely amazing, and I can always hope that it's going to come back. But this is a pass. It's good, but it's a pass. Like I said, we're going to get that huge bait with the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth crossover coming back with new pulls. You know, unless that stuff is godly, it's gonna be a hard pass on those two. It's gonna be a tough pass because, like I said, I think that 1.5 anniversary is gonna have some really good stuff. I think we're gonna see some big power creep changes and hopefully set the game in a new direction. But let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. What do you think about this banner? You know, do you agree that this is a skip? Do you agree it's a good banner? Do you disagree? Let me know down below why. Let's start that discussion. We're going to go ahead and call that here. Again, if you're new, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, follow along with what we do here, hit that like button, comment down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.